We have an awesome show for you today. We're going to talk about the brand new, rebranded, updated PlayStation Plus that's coming this summer. Court and I are going to get into all the details, the breakdown for you guys. Let's go. Court, ladies and gentlemen,
Matt,
welcome to PlayStation A. We got a big PlayStation Day going through all the shenanigans, Court. We've got a brand new, updated PlayStation Plus. We're combining universes, sir. We're combining the PlayStation Plus Galaxy and the PlayStation Now, and we're going to see if people actually want to buy this thing or not.
and if you like our content, please subscribe, click, like, ring that bell, do all those things, please. But
Give it a
the
tickle.
worst kept secret in video games was released in a blog post.
So let's do this because there are tiers to break down. We're going to break down what is coming in the PlayStation Plus rebrand and update. And Cord is also going to walk us through what we currently have today and then seeing how it all compares. So let's do this. The blog post is coming. Jim Ryan has posted this saying, quote, "Since launching PlayStation Plus in 2010, SIE has been at the forefront of innovation with game subscription services. We were thrilled to be the first console membership service that included a refreshed library of games throughout PlayStation Plus and also launched the first console streaming service with PlayStation Now. Today, we're pleased to share you the official news about changes coming to our subscription service this June. We're bringing together PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now in an all-new PlayStation Plus subscription service that provides a choice to customers across the membership tiers. We have 3 tiers, Court. We have PlayStation Plus Essentials, we have PlayStation Plus Extra, and we have PlayStation Plus Premium. PlayStation Plus Essentials. Here we go. The benefits. Provides the same benefits you get the PlayStation Plus members are getting today, such as 2 monthly downloadable games, exclusive discounts, cloud storage for save games, online multiplayer access, and there are no changes for existing PlayStation Plus members in this tier. The price, let's just do the yearly, and we're going to look at the US to keep things a little bit simple here because they give you all the breakdowns. But I'll say monthly for the United States, $9.99 up to $59.99 a year. Court, do you want me to pause there and do you want to talk about thoughts? PlayStation Plus Essentials only. Your thoughts on that? Get in the pure basics.
So currently, right now, PlayStation Plus subscription is $69.99. That's Canadian. So that will be the same price. You get your cloud saves, you get all that. So that is, so if you want to keep everything what your PlayStation Plus is, this is what the tier is. I still always love the cloud storage for save games. It's one of those. It's so weird to me. It's like Xbox, everybody else gets it for free, and PlayStation used to give this service for free. But hey,
different world, man.
The value is what it is. As long as they continue to we already got the announcement of what not the official announcement, but like right now, the PlayStation Plus games would be for this month are Ghost Runner, PS5, Ark Survival Evolved, Teenage Sonic Racing, both Ark and Team Sonic are PlayStation 4 versions, and Ghost of Tsushima Legends multiplayer for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. So as long as they continue down those roads and don't do what Xbox did with Xbox Live Gold, then there's still a value. But if they are planning to do what Xbox Live Gold has done and start giving us games that it just doesn't matter anymore, it remains to be seen.
Okay, so the price though is comparable to what we're getting today from Essentials.
Exactly the same.
Okay,
exactly the same.
Let's look at PlayStation Plus Extra, the second tier. The benefits provides all the benefits from the Essentials tier. It adds a catalog of up to 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games, including blockbuster hits from our PlayStation Studios catalog and third-party partners. Games in the extra tier are downloadable for play. So they are giving you downloadable options for these games, everything you get in the first tier. The price in the US is $14.99 a month up to $99.99 a year. 400 games, PS4, PS5 catalog, first and third party.
What I want is right there is a question that we continued to talk about before the show are the games that they announced, the God of War, Death Stranding, we can get it out there now. Spider-Man, Morales, Spider-Man, and what was the other one? Mortal Kombat 11.
Returnal
will be in there. We kept saying, are they going to be PS5 versions? If I read this, it says most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games. I am going to assume for the first time ever, I'm going to make an assumption here, those games that they're announcing are the PS5 versions. There has been no confirmation. People are asking all over the internet. But if you read what they say, adds a catalog up to 400 asterisks of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games. That is telling me that those games, if there is a PS5 version, we finally get the PS5 version. Now, that does make me think, okay, if they've rebranded the name of the game. So, for example, you and I are both playing Uncharted, but they have the collection, right? So the collection is upgraded on the PS5.
Correct.
You have, are we getting the PS4 version or what version are we getting of said game?
Okay,
I don't know.
This is a good point too, because we are getting into the world of remasters and updated versions of games. So it's a great point of, let's just say Uncharted is in there. Uncharted 4 is in this, even the mid tier, the PlayStation Plus Extra. I get Uncharted 4. Am I getting Uncharted 4 PS4 base version? Am I getting Uncharted 4 PS5 base version, which doesn't give you the new updated? Or am I getting the new collection version, which gives me up to 120 frames per second on my PS5?
I don't think we are. I don't think that'll be, if that game was going to be in there, the Legacy Collection, I think it would be, they would say it. So I'm agreeing with you. Like right away, I want to know more. I don't want to make assumptions. I don't want to dunk on them.
Yep.
For $99 a year, what you're pretty much getting is PlayStation Now with PlayStation Plus minus the PS3 games.
So here's PlayStation Plus.
Oh no, because this is just PS4 and PS5
PS4
games.
Yeah.
Of 400 games. So this is not a bad value. To me right now, PlayStation Plus Extra looks like the one, because we're going to talk about the other ones. Looks like the one I will go with because these are downloadable.
Correct. Yes, if they are all downloadable, that would be
for $100 a year, which is roughly what if it's $100, that means it's $129.99 Canadian.
Yeah. Okay, that mid tier might be the one. Let's go into the PlayStation Plus Premium. This is your big daddy. This one is
it though?
Well, let's see. Provides the benefits. Provides all the benefits from the essentials and the extra tiers. Adds up to 340 additional games, which is, to stop there for a second, that's your 400 up to 400, and adds up to an additional 340. So in theory, you're going to have around 740 games.
So the essentials the one then. If there's still PS4, PS5 games, yeah, it is. Essentials the one.
Okay, PlayStation, this is giving you the additional 340 games, including PS3 games available via cloud streaming. This is very confusing because it's like I can download some games in the previous tier, but some of these PS3 games are going to be streamed only. Like
all the PS3 games are going to be streamed. So
because the architecture.
Yeah. So a friend of mine told me, Pez from Three Dads, he was explaining to me that he has the emulator that's on his PC and it eats up GPU just to play on his PC. So my guess here is, which sucks, they just couldn't do it. They did architecture on their PS3 that has made this impossible. They did this to themselves.
But at least they did this. They have the
Sure.
The catalog, a catalog of beloved classic games available in both streaming and download options from the original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP generations. It offers cloud streaming access for original PlayStation, PS2, PSP, PS4 games offered in the extra and premium tiers in markets asterisks where PlayStation Now is currently available. Customers can stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles and PC with an asterisk in there. Time-limited game trials will also be offered in this tier, so customers can try select games before they buy. The price in the US alone, $17.99 a month, up to $119.99 a year. Court.
So there's the thing at the very bottom.
Yeah.
So the premium and the deluxe. So there is also going to be PlayStation Plus Deluxe in select markets. For markets without cloud streaming, PlayStation Plus Deluxe will be offered at a lower price compared to premium that includes a catalog of beloved classic games from the original PlayStation, PS2, PSP generations to download and play, along with time game trials. You want to hear something hilarious?
Go.
I almost want the deluxe version because for me right now, I don't think cloud streaming is there. We both have an Xbox, and just I still bring up that incident when you and I were reviewing a game and I tried to play it, and I messaged you and I was like, so I can't play this game. Like, it was so bad. No. And I was still in Ontario. It was just the internet wasn't the best.
Cloud doesn't interest me very much either. I'm a download to my console game. I'd rather buy additional PS5 storage and have it on there so I know I'm not dealing with any.
Or buy a PS3 and just hook it up.
Buy a PS. Yeah, this is the new.
It's what they have to work with. They're doing what they can.
Fine. So, and they go on in the article, in the blog post, to talk about how it's an evolution of the catalog and the streaming service. But overall, having 3 tiers / a fourth with the PlayStation Plus Deluxe in there.
Oh, the deluxe is only for select markets. It will be there won't be a
3.
premium. So and for 119, that would mean 139.99 Canadian for the Canadian viewers.
What is your
That's what
thoughts
that would be.
overall of PlayStation presenting this to you today
So PlayStation Now right now is 89.99 and 99.99 Canadian.
for PlayStation Now?
Subscription PlayStation Now. PlayStation Plus 69.99. Put it together. They're just amalgamating the two, but according to this, we're getting more PS4 and PS5 games. I want to see the list of games. I understand instead of dunking on them. I'm not here to say what they should. There was no way they could do the downloading PS3 games. If they did, I think that would be a huge home run. I think the PS3 has a library of games like Infamous and
Yep.
and all those things like Killzone and stuff that people truly would go back and play if they could download it. They're going to do the streaming. People are going to get this service. I just don't think it's the home run that we thought it could be. I think it's more of a double or a triple. They're almost there. They're just not all the way there.
To be fair, though, in defense of PlayStation, Game Pass, when it launched, was kind of a wah wah.
Agreed.
Because it was 100 games of old Xbox that we were like, all right, Gears is there. Then the Master Chief Collection came out, and we are like, cool.
And Batman, that was about it.
Yeah, and they were like, that was it. Now, they are going to push hard on this with heavy hitters of Death Stranding, God of War, Spider-Man, Miles Morales as well, Mortal Kombat.
As long as those
Returnal.
are PS5 versions.
So this is the conversation. Let's just take those titles there. We talked about Uncharted in this list. We know for sure that they're going to push this. And again, they're big marketing heavy hitters, the quality games of PlayStation's library. They're like, here it is. Is this going to be Marvel Spider-Man PS4?
I hope not. I truly, I look at this list and they say like, if you get, extra comes with an extra additional 350 games on top of the 400 that we're going to be in Essentials, right? Or no? Honestly, whatever. I want to see a list of the games.
Yeah.
I want to see a list of which ones are PS5, which ones are PS4. For me right now, the PS4, PS5 one is the bigger one because if everything else is cloud streaming, then it'll be a tough one for me. I'll probably sign up for my first time. I will get premium for the year and see how it goes.
I know this is all just more of like, what about this?
And
game?
I want to know who
game?
the third parties are going to be, right? Because if you're telling me there's 400 and plus 350, that's 750 games.
Yeah,
my guess that you're going to see some Capcoms. You're going to see
some Konamis
from
Square.
Well, yeah. You're going to see those games. We'll see what they are. And then you're going to start seeing the battle between Game Pass and who's going to get what third-party game. But if we're only getting PS4 versions or we're getting the lesser version on the one service, then it's going to be a tough one. Like right now, I have a hard time saying this is a Game Pass competitor.
Why?
If that makes sense. Because Game Pass gives you day and date.
And that's the
first-party games and third-party games.
Yeah.
They give you third-party games day and date. They don't just give you first-party games.
We had the Ghost Recon.
We just had Extraction.
Extraction. Yep.
We have MLB The Show.
Yep.
That's coming next week.
So MLB The Show is a great example because you and I are both going to be playing that and reviewing it. I'm gonna
on my Xbox
because it's day and date over there, and I understand that. But if you're Sony, we have that game. Kind of need to eat it and just say we're gonna put this, even if it's the PS4 version.
I was shocked that that wasn't part of the announcement.
That
was the rumor, right?
Yeah, but that's a great banger that would still be fresh for the summer and it's baseball season. But like, look at Last of Us. We've had Last of Us 2013.
It better be on the service. I'm gonna say that right now.
Last of Us was PS3, right?
Yep. But there is a PS4 version.
I know. And then there's rumors of the PS5, probably a collection, right? Like,
well, no, that's not even a rumor anymore. They're making a PS5 remake of the game. But then there's also the Last of Us 2, like a game like that. Like why, for me, if they're going to be giving all these games, I want the catalog. If you're give me every PS4 game that you have first party, better be in this collection. And if there's a PS5 version, I want the PS5 version. Now, it's Ghost of Tsushima, an amazing game, is not already in that list. Like, I look at the PS5 Plus collection that they gave us before. So are all the PS5 versions of those games now in there? I, I we don't know enough. It's very tough. Like this is an announcement. Jim Ryan also said, boss Jim Ryan says that day and date releases for its new subscription service could result in less investment in its studios and drop in game quality. Now, he said this. We haven't ever seen that on the Xbox side, so maybe that's just posturing for now because that was the announcement that day and date's not going to be in there. It could be, exactly what you mentioned. When Game Pass first came out, it was meh. This is coming out. They're rolling it out now, but they're going to be updating. And, if you're a PlayStation person, I don't see how you don't subscribe to the service.
Correct.
One of the tiers.
And it's going to get,
least.
in theory, it's all going to get better. Xbox Game Pass has gotten tremendously better, but it's taken them 6 to 8 years, right? Like
Now,
to build this up.
My question to you is, what happens if they say only if they do start doing day and days, they're only in the premium tier?
100%. They need to recoup all that cost, and it would be like base version, and I would suspect that they wouldn't give you any of the DLC content. I think they would give you...
That's the other thing. Are we going to get discounts on the DLC or the game itself? Like with Xbox right now on Game Pass, if a game third party is on that, you can buy it for
10%, my 20% off because I'm a Game Pass member or I'm a PlayStation Plus holder. I wonder that too. I think of the next Spider-Man game, and Spider-Man 2 comes out. It's going to be PS5. That is theoretically, I mean, they might do it on PS4, but if it's theoretically only on next gen PS5, am I going to get a discount? Am I going to get it because I have the premium tier? Am I going to get and I get it digitally? Probably not.
So it's almost like this post is giving us more questions than answers. We know what we're getting,
but we don't know what's in the box.
Yeah, like I can't compare it directly to game. I can compare it only because it's a subscription service. Value to value, I don't know, man. It's a tough one. Like it all depends on what's valuable to you. Like for me, I look at this and I say, getting those PS4 and PS5 games, that's value. I can go back and play them, and I can have them in the catalog. I'm not a physical game collector, so to me, there is value in this service. The premium service that all I'm getting extra is those streaming PS3 games. I don't know. I'm gonna get it, but
it's much like
also because we do content.
Yeah, I know. And much for me, like even on Game Pass side, it's a nice to have. Do I go back and I play my Xbox 360 days in those games? Yeah, the odd one here and there if it's timing or they're coming out with the version next game number 3.
But those are different. Are they doing that? Like Matt, like you and I both play a ton of 360 games, but why do we do that on Xbox?
Well, because they're up-res or they're redone, and I'm getting it up into 1080p.
HDR automatic, right?
HDR is automatic, yep. Now, PlayStation's coming out with VRR. Again, all the potential is there. It's just more of, we need a list, and we have the pricing. Do I love the pricing? It's kind of what I expect from Sony. It's nothing... it's just
combining. When we did the math, it's just combining the two.
I just worry that for me, that the value is not going to be there just for myself because I am not into PlayStation Now already. If I was somebody that subscribed to PlayStation Now and was relatively active user, then I'd say, no brainer. Right now, I'm kind of like, show me the games. But even still, Returnal, I would go and I would play. I would get it for that. Death Stranding, I skipped because I saw the reviews and it was, some people absolutely loved it. Some people thought it was average. It was not something for me to buy. The heaviest hitters, your God of Wars, your Spider-Mans, those are the games where I'm like, I already own them. I already play them. But you know what? Someone coming into the ecosystem from Xbox, it's a splash to be able to come over and say, hey, you're getting your PS5 for the first time or your first PlayStation console in 15 years. We have Spider-Man. And you can get it for, essentially for free.
And I think that is a subscription seller. It's also like that game is amazing. That is, to me, like when we talked about when Xbox bought Activision, we're like, you're going to get those Call of Duty bros just getting an Xbox because it's on the subscription service. So if you're a big fan of Marvel and you see that Spider-Man is on this service, then you're like, okay, well, eventually Wolverine will be there. Spider-Man 2 will be there. Okay, I'm going to go this direction. So it does work. Not everybody plays games day and date.
Correct.
Not everybody.
People wait months, or they're like, I get 3 a year, even with the subscription. But so the subscription model for them can totally work. Where they're
it's
like,
a no-brainer.
Yeah, they're like, I didn't play Miles Morales, so they might just say, yeah, great for whatever the $19.99 a month, the mid tier. I'm just gonna do that, and then I basically get Miles and a couple of games for free. That's perfect for me. and they keep it and they get discounts. So let us know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the brand new PlayStation Plus collection? What do you think of
No,
it?
it's that's the PlayStation Plus collection was what it was called before.
Yeah,
Now
my
it's
bad. Just PlayStation Plus.
that's okay. It's just PlayStation Plus, all new PlayStation Plus.
What do you think? Does it hit a home run? Was it like Court said? Is it more of a double and a triple? Let us know. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy everything here on PlayStation A. I'm Matt. It's Court. See you in the next one.